Some TOEFL tasks will ask you to produce written and spoken responses. You will be asked to express your opinion, summarize an academic resource, and synthesize information from multiple sources. To succeed, your responses must be clear, logical, and well-structured, with appropriate details and reasoning. When presented with a task, you'll need to decide what to say and how to say it. Let's break this down. First, when deciding what to say, select information that is directly relevant to the topic of the task. Next, determine how to present this information. Think about which words and phrases to use, and how to structure them grammatically to form clear sentences. It's important to remember that any text is multilayered. The choice of words will shape the meaning of sentences, sentences shape the meaning of paragraphs, and paragraphs collectively form the meaning of the entire text. Every element builds upon the preceding elements and determines the flow of the entire response. Let's take a look at a concrete example to see how this works in practice. Here's an excerpt from a response on the topic. Some people prefer living in the city. Others prefer the countryside. Which do you prefer? Provide reasons and examples to support your explanation. The response goes as follows. If I had to choose between living in the city or the countryside, I'd definitely pick the city. Cities provide a wealth of cultural experiences. There are museums, art galleries, theaters, and there is always something exciting happening, like exhibitions, dance, and music performances. Take New York, for example. It's often described as America's cultural center. When I lived there, I loved going to the Metropolitan Museum of Art or catching a Broadway show. It was incredibly fulfilling and added so much variety and excitement to my life. With the first sentence, if I had to choose between living in the city or the countryside, I would definitely pick the city. The author sets the stage for the response. The author slightly paraphrases the question to introduce the topic and then states her opinion. This is the so-called thesis statement, where the author gives a clear answer to the question, which do you prefer, listed in the assignment. The sentence is concise, direct, and free of irrelevant details. The author continues with a supporting statement, cities provide a wealth of cultural experiences. The purpose is to help develop the author's opinion and explain why she prefers to live in the city. This is exactly what the task asks her to do. How is the purpose of the sentence achieved? The author includes relevant information that is directly linked with the previous statement. She stays focused on the topic. The clarity of expression is achieved with the choice of words, such as provide a wealth of cultural experiences, and the use of a clear subject-predicate-object sentence structure. The content of the sentence is easy to recall. How do we know that? If we were asked to repeat the sentence, we would easily be able to do so. We don't have to guess or make suppositions. We understand exactly what the author means.